Alright everybody, what's going on? We're back. Getting ready to fill these 2 flasks with some silver. There's about 6 ounces in there, but most of that's just to fill up the sprue. Looks melted to me. Safety first. Oh, I already got safe, but now it's time to be safe. I'm always safe. What am I talking about? I am one of the safest people you could ever possibly know. And I only mean that in one sense of the word. I do a lot of dumb shit. Alrighty, I don't know which one is which in there. One of them is an owl, one of them is a frog. Turn the heat off. Number 1. Fill that one. Number 2. Well, it filled it. Unfortunately, I saw a little speckle of silver fall in there. Before it poured down in. So that one's probably going to be screwed up. That one, well, I got some silver pouring out of the vent hole, so that's good. I'm pretty sure that's the owl because of how high the hole is there. So that might actually work out. I was afraid it's the frog because the frog's got tiny little eyeballs that stick up, and that would have dropped down in the frog's eyeball first. Don't need that anymore. Did get some speckles on the tray here, so I'm going to pick those up before I lay these flasks down. Somebody saw me doing my filing over a paper plate. They called me a cheap bastard. And I picked up a little cup that I have, little tiny condiment cup. I got about an inch of filings and not an inch, an ounce of filings and dust in it. And I told them, I showed him, and I was like, you still think I'm a cheap bastard? If I had let all that go, that's, 20-30 bucks worth of silver that I would have just swept into the garbage. Call me a cheap bastard, but it adds up. Not necessarily cheap, just smart enough to save my pennies and know they're going to add up to dollars eventually. And yes, I do pick up pennies off the street or the sidewalk if I happen to see it. And I'm guessing in this community, I am not the only one. You never know what the hell's going to be on that penny, first of all. Alrighty, where am I going to put these? Right back where they belong. It's going to be hot. That handle gets hot. Check it out. Isn't that pretty? I don't know if you can see that or not. It's so pretty. That's pretty darn hot. Yow! Alright. That is really hot. Well, I still got the hair on my hand, so that's good. Can you see this alright? Yeah. Can you see that? Yeah, alright. Cool. Another little fleck of silver. Just want to make sure there's no sand on it before I drop it back in that crucible. Alrighty. Alrighty. Alright, I'm sure some of you are thinking, dude, come on. You really are a cheap bastard. Yeah. Those little flakes add up. A little warm. There's the owl. Oh wow, alright. See him? He's smiling. Oh, that's cool. I actually normally have a pair of channel locks down here, but I brought them upstairs. So they're not down here anymore. I'm down in my basement, in a room that I originally built for cultivating mushrooms, but I've gotten out of it. I need to get back into it. Gourmet, medicinal, not the ones that you guys would consider fun, or some of you may consider fun. They beat the shit out of me. Yup, it's still hot. Sizzle, sizzle. Set that there for a moment. This look a little froggy. I put one of my molds in my Dart Frogs enclosure, and 2 out of the 3 frogs were circling around it, trying to figure out why or what it was. Why is that thing in here? Why isn't it moving? Is it one of us? I don't know what was going on in their heads, but yeah, I think it fucked with them a little bit. For those of you that are new to my channel, I have poison dart frogs. I have chocolate leucomellas, which are yellow and black, or yellow and dark brown. They look black, but the majority of them is yellow and they just have black spots. Then I have green azarius dart frogs, which are a metallic kind of green. They look very cool, not what you would see out in the wild, around here anyway. This thing's hot as hell. And yeah, I keep touching it. Why? Because I am not that smart. How'd we come out? I think we came out looking really good. Here's the back side. I'll show you, the frog's ass first. What do you think? How well is the camera picking it up? All right. I think he's going to come out looking great. He already looks great. And not a ton of cleanup. I love that. Let's check out the owl. I get to look first. Hold on. Let me hit it with the brush just a little more to get all this shit off of it. Huh. I think its eyeball was a little too close to the seam. For the most part, it looks great. But that eyeball is going to make me remelt it. I don't like it. Let's see here. I don't know how well the light is. You see what I mean about the seam being too close to the eyeball? I think I should have sunk it down just a little further. Otherwise, it came out fantastic. You know, a little bit of cleanup. But, you know, that's expected. I had a cat that had an eyeball like that once. That cat lived to be, I think, 25 years old. It got out, ended up being wild. Always hung out close to home. Never went too far, and I'd always see it around. But it looked beat up. Missing ear, missing eye. But I've never seen a cat live that long. How did we get there? Oh yeah, the eyeball. What do y'all think? That'll clean up nice. I know the seam or flashing is right next to its eyeball too, but that's not a problem. Alright everybody, you'll be seeing this guy again soon. He's not going to look the same though. But that's all I got for you today. Alright everybody, much love, and thank you everybody for your support. Everybody in this community is just fantastic. I gotta cut that off. He's not keeping his tail. Nah, he don't need the tail. He'll stand up all on its own. Nice. Alright everyone, I'll talk to y'all soon. Much love.